Yes, I was probably contacted mid last year, something like that, if I could present at this topic, this conference. And I'm normally quite restrictive with what I go to because I get a lot of invitations. But I thought this could be an interesting one actually. So I also thought, the theme. I felt that I had something actually that I could present. So that was a good process, and I was working with Maya throughout, through emails and so forth, and that was very nice. I mean, I think the only hiccup for myself in this process was the fact, that actually I left Spotify by the end of last year, so we had a really bit of discussion, how to frame that, and being, an ex-Spotify, but that wasn't really a problem. And they're great. I mean, it's a relatively small group actually. Maybe I had expected more people, more participants, but it's quite a small team, so it's very easy, to approach people. It's also fun, that people are in very, very different businesses. It's even people in, in the cosmetics industry, which I normally never come across really. As a speaker, I think the biggest, actually, I like to present, and I think one good thing about presenting is that you need to prepare yourself, and then you realize if you understand it or not. And then also speaking to other people, it's probably a little bit like being a teacher. It's only when you're teaching that you realize if you understand the subject or not. So that actually helps me also clarifying and framing my thoughts, when I'm doing that. So I kind of enjoy being, presenter and speaking about these topics.